Now, I actually want to talk about the topic of what I wish I would have known before going to nursing school. So if you guys are interested, go ahead, stick around for this. It's going to be a really good video and hopefully it gives you guys some insight. What's up, everybody? I hope you guys are all doing well. If you're new to my channel, my name is Serge. Welcome. And to all my reoccurring viewers, guys, thank you so much for all the support. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the topic of this video. This is my degree. I actually graduated from nursing school in December of 2017 from Southwest Baptist University. As you guys can see, here I am, like all happy, walking down the aisle, when in all reality, I was really just depressed. I was just over it and ready to be done. And I think a lot of people, by the time they graduate, everybody's just ready to be done with nursing school. But you know, it's been a long journey since. It'll be 2 years in December of this year, so of 2019, and so it's been a long journey after I graduated. But I want to talk a little bit about what I wish I would have known before going to nursing school, right? And I think a lot of people will watch these kind of videos to get a better perspective and a better understanding of what to consider when getting into nursing school and what it was like. And for me personally, the first thing that I wish I would have known was the amount of sacrifices I was going to make. And guys, do not underestimate this. Like, you will have to make a lot of sacrifices, not only like with your friends, not only with your family, but just your mental sacrifices too. It's more of a mental game than anything. And I wish I would have known this before going into nursing school, right? And if I would have known all this, I probably would have been better prepared. And so I remember, like, when I got into nursing school, I was really naive to the amount of time it was gonna require for me to study, the amount of time I was gonna have to put forward towards clinicals. And on top of that, I was working on the weekends as a CNA in the ICU night shift. And so you guys can only imagine, if you guys got that kind of schedule currently, where you work weekends or you work night shift and you have to switch right from nights to days, that is really hard on you mentally, and not only mentally but physically as well. So I just went in there naive, thinking that like I had the whole world right figured out. I was like, I got my life all together. I'm going to nursing school, like I'm a CNA, like I'm in the ICU already, this is where I want to work. And I was just naive, and I wish I would have had a better understanding of what it was going to require of me. And so that is something that if you're thinking of going to nursing school, or you're probably wanting to go to nursing school, take that in consideration, guys. Make sure that you kind of have your ducks in a row, and make sure it's something you really want to do, because it is going to require a lot of your time. The second thing that I wish I would have known was a relationship, right? A relationship is it is time consuming, and it's another commitment that you have to stick to and you have to give time to. And I had just gotten into a relationship a couple months before getting into nursing school, and it is time consuming. Regardless of how amazing that person may be, it will drain you. And on top of it, if you're working and you're going to school and you're going to clinicals, guys, if you can stay out of a relationship during nursing school, then great. And you know, more power to you if you can, because I mean, there are people that were getting married like halfway through nursing school, which, you know, whatever, but you could tell that it was stressing them out. And then other people were like, you know, getting pregnant and having babies like during nursing school, and it was stressing for them because you have deadlines, you have all kinds of things you have to meet. And so if you can stay out of a relationship and you can just stay single for 2, 3, 4 years, however long it needs to, you know it takes for you to get through nursing school, then it'll be worth it. And know that it's temporary. You know, you'll get done with it, and then you can, you know, go date all the people you want in the world. So like, just be patient in that aspect. And so the third thing that I wish I would have known was to not be such an introvert. I think for me personally, I'm an introvert. I'm not like a people person, but understand that like if you're gonna be an introvert, make sure you like at least get a study group. I got close to like one person, and I'll put my study group up here. It was 3 people. They're awesome. I still sometimes keep in contact with them till this day, but not really. But at this point, you know, the girl in the blonde was the girl that I talked to right at the beginning of like starting nursing school. We just connected and got along really well, and like we just laughed and had a good time and through nursing school and stuff. But with that being said, like that was really the only person I ended up talking to. But then like later on, I got, you know, with these other two people, and we like formed our little study group. But just get around the right people who are just as committed as you are to get through nursing school, to push you, to help you, to be there for you. And I understand study groups can be distracting. Everybody's got their own lives, and they got like all kinds of drama going on, and everybody's struggling with something at some point. But you end up really becoming a family by the end of it. And I know by the end of it, I was just like done. So guys, don't be so introvert. Make sure you guys get like, you know, study with the right people and surround yourself with the right people going into nursing school, because my first semester I did not do that at all. I thought I could be like a lone wolf and just like study on my own, do everything on my own. But guys, I barely passed for the first semester by 2 points, and my clinical instructor at the end of it was like, "You're terrible, you suck, like you're not cut out for this." And that kind of fueled me to you know, finish nursing school and prove her wrong. But you know, so like just understand that like you need that support system, whether it's your family, which my family really wasn't there that much for me during nursing school. Not that they didn't want to be, it's just I didn't let them in, and I didn't want to feel vulnerable. So understand that it's gonna be hard mentally more than like content wise. It's not that hard. It's more of a mental, like I said, than anything. Another thing that you guys would want to know before getting into nursing school, which I wish I would have known this, but I didn't know any better. I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life, and it was a safe route. And I just decided, you know what, if I'm going to go to college, might as well be something that's secure and I could always have a job. But I didn't find out that nursing wasn't for me until about 3 semesters later, when I was already more than halfway done with it, and I was still doing great, and I was passing each semester with flying colors after my first semester. But at that point, I knew nursing wasn't for me. I had worked in the ICU long enough to know this is not where I want to be. I went through some personal things, but if I would have known, if I would have given myself a little more time to figure out what I wanted to do with my life, I probably wouldn't have chosen to invest $35,000 into this beautiful, beautiful looking piece of paper. But I didn't give myself enough time. I was young. I was just hungry. I was wanting to do something with my life. I wanted to be different than the rest of my family, because not all of them went to college, and I wanted to go to nursing school and then go be a CRNA. And I didn't figure out until after, yeah, like I said, 3 semesters. And so my advice would be, guys, if you are kind of like, I don't know if nursing's for me, or I don't know if I want to do nursing, give yourself some more time. Honestly, do not rush into it. You guys will be very thankful down the road if you guys end up not doing nursing and realizing, wow, like I'm really happy I never went to nursing school and committed all that time. And I think for me, the reason why nursing school was really just a struggle is because it was more of a, for me, it was more emotional and more mental than the content. The content wasn't necessarily hard for me, but I just felt very lonely during nursing school, because I was struggling a lot, you know, finding myself, figuring out who I was. You know, I ended up coming out here to Phoenix, Arizona, and starting my own business and everything afterwards, realizing like I want to be an entrepreneur, I want to work for myself. So guys, that is my last piece of advice. Give yourselves some time to figure out who you are. If you know nursing is your passion and you know it's for you, then by all means go and get your nursing degree. Go and pursue that and give it your all. But if you're still like on the edge and still unsure and you really don't know, give yourself some more time, be patient, and you'll figure out what it is that you want to do. So guys, that is pretty much all that I have for you guys, and I'll probably talk more about how I studied for nursing school, what I did for nursing school. So if you guys are more interested in that, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Also, if you guys enjoyed this video and you guys got some insight, make sure to hit that like button for me and leave a comment down below if you're new here. So yeah, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate all of you guys. So make sure you guys stick around for more content. And if you guys are interested in wanting to start your own assisted living home as a nurse, or after nursing school or whatever, wherever you're at in your career, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. And I will see you guys all in the next video. God bless. Peace.